Hola, ni hao, good day. Hello, UK, Africa, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, Mexico, Guatemala, South America. Hola, mis amigas y mis amigos. Abuelas también, tú estás en mi corazón. Te quiero mucho. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Over 50 and Fantabulous. I am your hostess, Miss Lynn. How you doing? I went over to the thrift store. Granny needs a winter coat. Couldn't find the winter coat. But was blessed in a conversation with my daughter-in-law, who happens to have something that she will be sending my way via my son. Thank you so much, daughter-in-law. Love you. Also, daughter-in-law, if hi, grandkids. Grandma loves you so much. If they ever view. Shall we take a look at what we got from the thrift store first? Oh, by the way, yes, we went ahead and did the bleachy bleach and hit Mr. Flatiron and so on and so forth. I have to admit, it does feel good to have a little bit of time off. And I have a few bags here. You know how difficult it is for someone that's about 5'10" to find jeans. So Granny found some. They were quite happy to see me. They hadn't seen me in a bit of a while. They're reorganizing the shop. They're actually going to have to move the stuff out of the shop, move it next door, get the floor redone, move stuff back. Kind of limited, but I did manage to find. Look at the length. Hold on. Shall we back up, which is probably what I should have did in the first place? Can we do it, kids? Hold on. Let's see. Can she do it? Dun, 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 dun. These are the lovely pants. Look how long, and look at the boot cut, my friends. Oh, yes, indeed. So happy to find these. Somebody out there in the comment section, what is this brand? Can you please tell Grandma? Love it. We're just gonna show and toss to the side. Adding to the confusion and the craziness, the tornado look of my living room. Pair number 2. I do believe we all know who this is. Nice and long, my friends. Enough width here for a pair of boots. I think this evening, let's see, do we have a pair of boots over there? Oh, I don't have my shorties. Don't want to be running away from the camera. Next up. Oh, this is something I have to try on for you. I love the 1940s, my friends. The 1940s style of dress was so feminine, hair up in kind of a rolled fashion, big button earrings. Oh my goodness gracious, heels galore. That is what I thought of with this simple black dress with a little bit of trim at the collar and at the sleeve. I need to come see. I've got a little lamp on, but you can see there's sort of a seam in there. This simple dress can be belted. I absolutely love it. I know it looks kind of matronly or whatever, but everybody needs a little black dress, whether it is short or long sleeved. You can belt this thing, you can add a string of pearls, a really nice necklace, that kind of thing. And going along that theme of the 40s with this base of a dress, there is your base. This is what I think of. This is how I think of clothing. You have one, if you're getting a little bit dressed up, you have one base, one basic thing, and then you're adding to that. Something's conservative and you're going out for a wonderful evening and you want to dress it up. If you have a plain base, you can bring that up a few notches with your belting, with your jewelry, earrings, that kind of thing. This was hanging by its lonesome little self. You see how that collar is sewn? You see that? You see the buttons? So I thought, oh, and it came with a belt. Now it's not as wide. Oh, I don't like belts, but I will do it for some clothing. I feel like when I wear a belt, I feel like I'm being choked at the waist. I don't like that. I never have. So few and far between me wearing a belt. But for a dress, because the bottom of it is loose and I can feel kind of comfortable, you know, I could don the belt. So I thought, what if you had le jacket and then, or le jacket, le dress, if I could talk correctly. And then you had a jacket like this. There is padding in here. You know what I'm saying? And then you had a nice pair of pumps with a nude stocking, or if no stockings, make sure your legs are nice and lotioned up. But I thought that would be a really cute look. This dress was just sitting there calling my name. Okay, we're going to set those to the side just for a moment. I'm going to try to put that on for you in just a few minutes. I found this blouse. What's happening in a lot of stores now, in Walmart, they have knee-length shorts on display, if you can believe it. I'm looking at hearts for Valentine's Day. I'm looking at sweaters, and I'm looking at shorts all put together. It's a very simple blouse. Nice, loose-fitting, girls. You say, well, that looks kind of plain. But here's what's kind of interesting. You've got the little straps here. You see the little peekaboo shoulder? Little animal print. I thought that was kind of cute. And I like the gathered band on the bottom. Let's show you again. And ever forgiving for the roly-poly. If you're wondering about what I'm wearing here, I got this very light, material-wise, light sweater at Walmart. There's the reason why I grabbed it, it was $5. The bottom has a little lace feature. I do believe the back does. And in the back, I had told you that I like things that look different, that have different accents, different kind of detailing. Yes, I do. Let's bring you down a little bit. This, because it just looks so unique. Let's bring this up close. Kind of a lace-looking deal. I love kind of an Asian flair to the collar. I think it's so pretty. Let's take a look at this a little closer. Let's see. I think that says JBR. JBR. Just hold that up close so you can see it. Let's see, get that right there. I was envisioning a spaghetti strap under this, a turtleneck under this, a kind of a silk brown cami under this thing. And here's what is so cool. Here you have that decorative portion in the front, kind of cascading down. Will you take a look at these buttons? Can you see that? Look at that. I thought that was so cool. Itty bitty little buttons, different type of detailing. I love unusual features to clothing. It gives you your individual style, so to speak. But this, I really, really like this thing. Oh, this was, I think this was 50 cents. Pants were $1. I finally got my phone out and I scrolled through at the secondhand store, at the thrift shop, and I showed them a thrift shop video. They finally got to see it and they liked it. I says, well, you'll be seeing another one. Well, sort of another one a little bit later. I know white is kind of a scary thing to get, but I really like this jacket. And I do think that someone made this jacket. Have you ever gone into the thrift store and seen a handmade item? I have a number of skirts basically a seam, someone sewing it themselves. You can kind of tell. You have nothing here. And I think that someone actually made this. Look at how that's sewn, like right there. What did I fall in love with? That decorative edging right there. I can't think of what you call that right now. Someone added that kind of a lace pearl type of detailing to the collar, just under the bust, and also at the sleeve. See, you see how that is? How that is right there? Hold that up. You can tell, I do believe that someone sewed this themselves. And so I envision this with just a plain old white, kind of a slightly form-fitting t-shirt or light sweater with a pair of jeans and a pair of sneakers. You know, kind of jazzing up an everyday, let's go shopping kind of deal. So when you have the, what someone would call plain Jane deal, then you get the dramatic earrings. You know what I mean? You can kind of be plain all over, but kind of have a little bit of a pop with an earring. So let's go ahead and try this on. It is kind of big, but I like that. I like my stuff to fit a little bit loose fitting. I do not like things that are... My mother did. My mother used to love, she would buy pants. She had a perfect hourglass figure. She would buy pants and sew them in. She would sew them in really, really tight. Don't ask me why. Maybe she liked Marilyn Monroe or something. Yes, these are kind of too big on Grandma, but that's okay. I was kind of running around town, you know. Anyway, there you have it. The only thing I may consider doing, because I don't want to look like I'm wearing a lab coat, is I'll go in and turn this inside out, and I'll just simply come right here, just like this, and I will sew kind of a V-shaped or a slight curve here, so it just comes in. It doesn't look so boxy. There's a lot of little things that you can do to personalize an outfit, personalize a jacket, personalize a pair of pants, that kind of thing. But for the sake of the detailing, I was willing to buy it being so big. Sleeves are kind of okay. I actually do have a little bit of room to bring the sleeve down, but I won't. I'll wear a white, what do you call it? Just a white collared shirt, something long that would stick out to defray from the shortness of the jacket. I don't know if I do the Miami Vice slide it up my sleeve thing. It's not going to happen. But I really do like this thing. I don't know who you are, dear heart, but you did a great job. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a homemade deal. Find that kind of interesting. Oh yes, and the buttons are kind of different too. Kind of a shell look to the button. I love that. So yeah, I was just toddling around town. I knew I wanted to stop, excuse me, at the secondhand store. Originally looking for a coat, but you know me, I'm going to look around. Most of the items, 50 cents, and I think the pants were $1. The blouses were 50 cents, and the jackets were $1. Now, non-clothing items, which you probably won't find interesting. Heck, you might not find any of this interesting. But you are my friends, and I just love to share. I apologize for the sound of the plastic. I'm sorry. Speaking of sounds, someone had left a comment about ASMR. Do you know what ASMR videos are? Some of you do. They're the kind of videos that people like to listen to the sound of people chewing gum. They like to, believe it or not, they like to listen to the sound of people chewing food or the sound of nails tapping. It's for them a relaxing, tingly kind of thing. It makes them relax. And so I forget who left the comment. It has been requested many a time over these 2 years, off and on, for people asking me to do an ASMR video. They say, this is them, not me, that my voice is very soothing. Is my voice soothing? I don't know. It's not. It wasn't soothing to my son when I was spanking his behind. I wasn't sounding this calm. I needed bowls. I thought this was pretty cool. It says $2, but this was 50 cents. I think former garage sale thing. And I looked at the back. I don't know who Jennifer Brinley is. But there you have it. I like it's nice and thick. And then we have a couple of itty bitties. Yes. And let's look at the back of the itty bitties. Can we see that? Let's stop pretending we can see that. I have no idea. I'll just put them up. Put it up. Don't worry about any of the stains or anything. You know I'm washing everything. But there you have that. And again, I apologize for the sound of the plastic spoon rest. And this actually, I could use a knife to do it, but I think this was only 10 cents. A cake tester. Check it out. A cake tester. See that recipe? I'm going to make that recipe for you in another video. Thought that was pretty cool. Let's turn over that chicken we bought when we fry it. Needed this. Le shish kebab. Kind of an odd one right there, but we have 4. And let's baste, my friends. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, there's just one more item. Please pardon me while I put these back in the bag. How y'all doing out there in YouTubeville? I hope all is well. I don't know why. I just found this kind of interesting. Have no idea. I stood there for about 5 minutes just looking at it. It may not seem very interesting to you, but there's something about it. Somebody took the time. This is a pretty heavy frame. They took the time to frame this, right? Looks like 4 flags. Looks like the old school, I would say Confederate, it's not Confederate, I don't know. Old school flag. You see that? And I would bring it real close. It looks almost scarf looking or something. But the little grippy thing is right there, so I guess it's supposed to hang this way. I don't know. I'm looking at it. If you look at it in person, that is material, almost like a handkerchief type of material. I thought it was kind of interesting. I don't know why. So I bought it for $1. Now, went over to Rose's. Since we're getting kind of in the middle of February, they had $7 rack, $10 and under rack, you know, all these different racks of clothes. And I just got a few very simple items. I had the pleasure. There was a lady in front of me, had the pleasure of helping somebody. Oh, I love doing that. Working 2 jobs, all this stuff. Just got a house. Incredible. She's there with her young son. Incredible person. A simple turtleneck. Oh, a simple white turtleneck, my friends. And this little yellow tag, I don't know if you can see that. I gotta look where I'm aiming. $3. $3. Simple turtleneck. This, you can see for yourself, $7. I love fleece. I love fleece in the wintertime. It's the only thing that keeps me warm. What I like about this is the fleecy feeling on the inside and the pocket. I like stretchy, comfortable things, but sometimes stretchy, comfortable things don't have pockets, my friends, and that drives me bonkers. I gotta hold the sleeve so it doesn't go climbing up my arm, right? Hold on a second. Tim, you need to be here so you can help me put this on. Excuse me. I straighten myself out here. Yes, I'm wearing support. Even in the winter, I wear a strapless. Well, let's get this correct. You have Mr. Hoodie. There we go. Oh my gosh, I feel 1,000,000% warmer. This thing is, oh my gosh, I feel like there is smooth velvet on my body. Just like if you chose, it could be just like this. Today is a day you would be like this, my friends. you'd be you'd be just like this. Oh my gosh, this thing is so comfortable. Now, I'm wondering what I'm going to do is slide to the side and let's try on just a couple of little things and see what it looks like. How about we try that, okay? Exiting stage right, it's probably stage left where you are. Oh my goodness, I love this hoodie thingy. I don't know. I don't know if they had them in black or not. But I just wanted it for some goofy reason. I wanted it in white. Here it's in the 20s. Earlier today we were getting rain, ice. We'll say ice rain, hail, very very light hail, I guess you could say. So I don't know. I wasn't really worried. Let's find out together. Will it fit her? Okay. Oh, stepping over bags. Not bad. Let's levántate. Levántate. Stand up. Oh, okay. I see how this is going. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Got a little room for some cheesecake slices, my friends. Pull pants up, pull blouse down. Oh, that's kind of cute. Very nice. I like that. What do you guys think? No, I'm not going to wear this and run outside with a pair of... Oh, we've seen that movie. You know, you see people walking around, and they just kind of lower this. When you stop, they kind of lower this, and this is okay. Here's my dress. Put on a pair of heels, and we're ready for the evening. Hand me that gold bag right there. There you have your sleeves. No, that's not going to happen. But I think it's kind of cute. Yeah, that's kind of nice. It's warm. Feels kind of warm. All right, Fancy. Fancy, could you help me with the next thing, please? Excuse me. And all right, hold on a moment. Watch out, Fancy. All right, let's straighten this thing out. There you go. Yeah, we'll just try on one more thing. Some of you are yawning. Somebody just clicked off. Goodness gracious. Yes, I'm going to have to break protocol tonight, girls. And click that furnace on. It is just too cold. Okay, let's get our thingy on. All right. Stepping over bags. We have, I guess you couldn't call this a turtleneck. Kind of call this a crew neck, wouldn't we? Hold on. Pull pants over spillage. We got Mr. Tag. Let's try this thing. We can see it. We can see it better because of the this color, the white. Oh my goodness, I just love that color. Hold on. Let's find out if this fits, huh? We'll be all right. Yeah, I was overhearing the lady in front of me. She had some couch covers. I have to bring you into Roses and show you those things. My couch is all messed up on the edge, but the couch covers, I can't think of what you call those. Oh, see, you can see the little more of the detailing with this thing. Yeah, I may have to sew the sides of the upper thigh of these pants. They're kind of falling. I knew it was that they were a larger size, but for the length. This is what you deal with when you're buying something for $1, you know? Hold on a second. That's kind of let's let's try to straighten ourselves out a little bit, shall we? Okay. Let's try to get ourselves together and look okay for everybody. Okay. Let's see. Pull that. Go up with this. Down with that. Very nice. Oh, I like that. Shall we button? Itty bitty little buttons. Okay, where's Mr. Buttonhole? I unbutton you. Do I have this on correctly? How about if we try this? Oh, there it is. Now I can see you. Goodness gracious. I'm going to slip the itty bitty little button. There's, turn that around. Where's that next seam? Okay, let's just stop right there. We'll just do it like that. I don't like giving up. Okay. Okay. And we have our, I think we have it. Get that in there. Ciao. You think the woman that could pick up 1,000 parts could button a button? Now that I like that. There's a little bit of a sheen, a slight. You can probably see it with the light. Kind of a slight sheen. That's very pretty. I like that. Yeah. Oh, shall I do this? Hold on. Let's straighten that out. Okay. Cover the bum. Okay. All right, why don't we just leave this on? Keep me warm. You know what? Maybe we should grab Mr. Fleece. Excuse me. Hold on, let's grab Mr. Fleece. Oh, excuse me, Ms. Fleece. Oh, yes. Let's do the I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I can't wait to get my 100% voice back. Remove tags. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, so Rose's department store. And many of you know Rose's. Ladies, they're having a sale. They had the earrings and stuff like that. I was looking at them, holding them in my hand. I said, stop. Stop. So we did a little combination. Most items, of course, from the secondhand store. Let's see. This is actually what I was envisioning, to tell you the truth. was white on white. I know that sounds kind of crazy. And white can get dirty rather easily. I always thought there was something so pretty in the winter, believe it or not, about wearing white. Hold on, I gotta be very careful. We don't want to mess this up. We just got it in the door. There we go. There we go. That thing there, I want to be smooth. Just like this. Oh, okay, that's better. I'll just hold my hands here for the duration, the next few minutes. Anyways, oh no, we gotta put those back on. These bad boys. Oh, I sat in the parking lot for a few minutes. Outside of a nail salon, my friends. I want so badly to get those acrylics back. I know that sounds kind of insane. So, if something happens tomorrow, let's see, can I still see without these? If something happens tomorrow, I don't think it will, then maybe I will take my sorry behind after many, many months or I don't know, a year or whatever. Take my self into the salon and get my pink and white or French manicure oval shape. Yeah, even with the kind of job that I have, I can glove it and still manage to have them. It's a teeny little thing that I enjoy. What is it, about $13, $12 for a fill every 2 weeks if I stretch it 2.5 weeks? Can't I have something? Can't I have some luxury? Give me an amen in the comments section if I can have some kind of a luxury. If I deserve, should I do? Should I jump in full throttle, ladies, and go ahead and get my nails back? Yeah, when I came to Carolina, I told you, what did I tell you? Roots, nails, and toes. Roots, nails, and toes. I did my roots. Tonight I shall do my toes. You know, you sit there, you're living all by yourself. And you're trying to maintain. And then someone would say, why do you even care? You should care about yourself. You should care about yourself. The little things. If you don't want to go full throttle and get your nails done, there's nothing wrong with a nail file. Shape them up a little bit. If you're a very conservative person, put a little bit of clear on them. You know, for you. For you. My son called me today. I was so happy to hear from him. Talked to my daughter-in-law today. I was sent, I don't know if I told you that already. I was sent two new little, I gotta go like this. I was sent two little snippets of my grandchildren. My Emma with a saucepan, an oven mitt on one hand, and a wooden spoon in the other. Asking in the background, "What are you doing, Emma?" I make you pizza. Pizza in a saucepan with a wooden spoon. What did I do, girls? Melt like a lit candle. And then I don't think I've told Jessica that yet. I call them twins. To me, they look exactly the same, you know. And Emma's just about, let me see, she's 2. And my grandson, 10 months. And when I look at them, the separate videos, it looks like the same person to me. You know, it's incredible. And looking at my grandson, it's like looking at my son when he was a baby. It's an amazing thing. I said this before, DNA is an incredible thing. Sometimes you'll have a son that will kind of look like dad, but the son will be the spitting image of granddad. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? And when I was doing my different job, goodness gracious, these are shaped horrible. um, I was listening to, they're right here. You can't help but listen. I got two girls here, two youngins, a lady round about my age, brand new over here, and we're all doing stuff together. We're doing the same thing. Pallets are being brought to us. We're taking stuff out. We're inspecting. We're all doing the same thing. And then the two young girls are having this girl, you know, come on, youngins. They're having this conversation. And the one is saying to the other how she doesn't have a good relationship with her mother. And the other girl says, "What do you mean you don't have a good relationship with your mom?" She goes, "We get together, all we do is fight. We barely talk on the phone." You know I wanted to say something, but it wasn't my conversation. So I was thinking while she was saying that how lucky she is to have her mother. Goodness gracious. Little girl, you're so blessed to still have her. Here I am going to put together mama's little meal celebrating her birthday, and here you have one that has her mother with her. Kind of makes you think, doesn't it? A lot of family members fighting over the most ridiculous things. You didn't return my crock pot. I'm not talking to you ever again, you know. I lent you $100 and you haven't paid it back, and I'm disowning you, you know. Things and money and whatever else. The thing that drives me crazy with family, sorry to dawdle on, but I'm just, if you were sitting here, we'd be having this conversation, is when the loved one, you lose the loved one. That's the cat acting crazy. Boo boo! Stop! Stop! Live TV! You have the loss of the matriarch, the patriarch, the glue that held everybody together. There was rumblings and anger among the siblings. But because mama's there, papa's there, grandpa's there, nana's there, everybody keeps the peace at the Thanksgiving table. Then that glue is let go. The Heavenly Father says, "You're done here." And here they come. Here come the relatives. Here they come to claim what they feel is theirs. That teapot, she promised me that tool in the shed. That's something that Granny can't stand. You're blessed to have each other. The Lord let you live another day. You're blessed to have each other. There are a lot of grandmothers and grandfathers raising their children's children. How many stories have you heard? I was raised by my grandmother. All right, my darlings, kind of sort of a shape. And yes, I have fallen in love with this Milani color statement, the sparkly. I really like it. I have Mr. Clear. Shame on me going out with raggedy nails. No big deal. So we went out today, took care of what we needed to take care of. How is the lighting? I have just that one lamp, the gooseneck lamp with the clip on the bottom, that's sitting over here to my left. I'm hoping that the lighting is good. Sorry to keep asking so many questions, but I don't know. So let's do this right. Let's come in here and do this correctly. Yeah, going back to something else trivial. I was told about the ASMR. I'm thinking about it. I know that I know a couple of folks that do that. Sometimes when I can't sleep, it may not be ASMR, but I'll actually find the video with the sound of waves. Waves of the sea, you know? The waves crashing, or thunder and rain. They have those videos. I think they're in 4-hour blocks, 8-hour blocks. If I'm having a tough time sleeping, I'll turn on the thunder and lightning and rain videos. I'll turn that on and roll over and just try to fall asleep. Try to fall asleep to those, what I consider to be gentle sounds. Up, 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 up. So, I don't know. If I choose to do that, it may just be another channel. I'll let you know. Some of you might think I'm nuts. Sorry. Just had to go dip a little bit. I just want to do things right. There we go. Just a few more to go, my friends. I hope you're okay out there. I really do. I have no idea what I'm doing for dinner. I almost bought a quickie. I said to myself, I yelled at my own self. I said, have you just lost your mind? Didn't you just buy a whole bunch of groceries? If you don't take your sorry behind home, just right like this. Get a little layer. Add just a little bit of sparkle to the old nails. Just a little bit of sparkle. But yeah, I sat outside that salon for about 5 or 6 minutes contemplating. I said to myself, can I do this right? Can I get all of me in the let's just go over here. You know, we have so many things we want to do, and you have to do them in order of importance. You know what I mean? The the thin times are seared up here, you know? So I'm trying to be very careful, my friends. You know, I just quite frankly don't want to do anything stupid, you know? I got to be careful. Tell you one thing, I'm going to be having a talk with the supervisor when I get there on Monday and say, look, if you can find another area on the Friday overtime day or the Saturday overtime day for me to come in, even if it's not the 10 hours, even if it's for 4 or 8, I'd appreciate it. Of course, I'm going to pray to have that heart softened before I approach. Pre-praying is very important, my friends, because our Heavenly Father, He can turn the heart of any man or any woman. Oh, yes, He can. If it's for His glory and He gets the credit for it, if it's within His will, oh, yes, indeed. Oh, I'm afraid to approach that person. They have such a stern, serious look on their face. Oh, I'm so intimidated. No. Pre-pray before you approach. Pre-pray. If you're going to approach the person, you've got a week, pre-pray when you get up and before bed. Before whatever that is you have to face that person. Just trying to hurry up right quick. I don't know. Why am I pressuring myself to hurry up? I've been ripping and running. It's crazy. Here come the ice pellets. I'm driving around like it's sunny out. I says, well, as long as I get home before the sun sets, I think I'll be all right. All right, just about there, my friends. There we go. What are you all doing on this Friday evening? It is Friday, isn't it? Yeah, but if I have that little if I have that little something positive happen tomorrow, then maybe we'll hit the nail salon. Now let me sit back. Because clear is clear. Oh, by the way, oh yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Fancy. You are very rude. You could have at least, waved a paw. Just I sat back, she probably thought I was gonna sit on her head. Okay. I know there's something else. I know I'm forgetting something. So what I like to do is set that in with some clear. Preaching to the ladies, preaching to the choir, you all know. And the apartment complex has been turned over for the third time, sold for the third time, my friends. Oh, yes, indeed. They keep selling it and selling it and selling it. When I drove in, I saw 4 up and downstairs apartments side by side, empty. Oh. And here's our little note. During the next several months, we will be changing the street names and begin interior and exterior renovations of the community. Yeah, call this a community. In doing so, we will need to inspect various units at random to determine what material will be needed to begin with this large project. Would you like me to translate that for you? We know there's a bunch of yous that have people living with you that don't belong in the apartments and they are not on the lease. We know exactly who you are, so we need to send that note to let you know that at any moment we could knock on your door or take the key and open it and come in and take a look around under the guise of we're going to be renovating this apartment. This will be your only notice of entry, as your lease agreements allow the owners and agents for the owner to enter solely at their discretion without notice. We ask that you please be cooperative in this matter. And in caps, our goal is to make your home and your community an enjoyable place to call home. Okay, you're gonna bust on in here to inspect me. But please remember, it's an enjoyable place. to call home. I read that to Tim. He says, enjoyable place. He goes, I hate apartment living. He came to visit. He came to visit December like 3 years ago or whatever. Yeah, he came here. And I said, honey, I said, you wanna live here? He goes, hell no. And then he goes, let me bring you home. Let me bring you to where I live. Then you'll understand. So I boarded a plane. I don't know, what's it been, 2 years now? I got off the plane. He met me at the airport. I get in the car. We're driving on this long highway. It's really kind of flat. And the first thing I see within minutes is a tumbleweed. He goes, this big old tumbleweed goes across the highway, and I oh, wait a minute, it's like this because he's driving. I look over, I go, what in the world? He goes, welcome home, baby. I thought I would hear this. I thought John Wayne was gonna come alongside us. You know what I mean? And then we go down this like 200-foot driveway, and it opens up to this real beautiful house. From my perspective, a beautiful house, and all these acres. It's so beautiful. You could hear a pin drop. There's a porch swing, and I'm given a cup of coffee, and I sit outside, and I'm watching the sun start to set to a lavender and pink sky. Oh, yes, indeed. Still wondering why I'm trying to get out of here? Am I, let's just say, future and mother-in-law? She is something out of Walton's Mountain. I'm telling you. Few and far between women like this. Unbelievable. There are still some good mamas. Home cooking mamas out there. Oh, yes, indeed. I love you all so very much. Thank you so much for watching. I have a ridiculous goal. I have 2,000, what do I have? 2,424 subbies as of today. 2,424. Guess what my goal is? 5,000 by the end of the year. Yep. That's in his hands. I want a lot of people to join our family. Yes, I do. I want a lot of people to be encouraged. I want a lot of people to see positiveness, trying my best to be positive. I believe there are more Jane and John Does out there than they are people of the upper echelons. I think there's more of us than there is of them. Nothing wrong with them. I want all the Jane and John Does to come right here and join our family. Yes, I do. So please share. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And tell folks about Granny, okay? I'd appreciate that. Yes, I do. I'll see you in the next one, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody.